Crash Insane Trilogy on the Xbox One, Microsoft Summer Game Sale, and Sony, why are you still saying no to crossplay? We'll get into it in the breakdown. What is going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin coming at you with your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, I need y'all to do those 3 simple things. First one, backflip kick into that like button. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. In our first news story of today, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy could be coming to Xbox One. According to a Hungarian retailer, Super Gamer, it's supposed to come to Xbox One in December on the 8th. As of right now, that could just be a placeholder date. This could be absolutely fabricated, but they put up a screenshot of the box art, which is up on screen. It looks legit, and it's Activision, so it wouldn't surprise me if the Insane Trilogy is timed exclusive. Also, Sony hasn't really been pushing the whole exclusive narrative with this trilogy. This wouldn't be the first Crash game on Xbox, especially considering you had Traveler's Tales, Wrath of the Cortex or something like that, I think it was called, on the original Xbox, and you had Crash Mind over Mutant on Xbox 360. So this wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, it's Activision. They want to try to maximize profits as much as possible, so they let Sony pay them for exclusivity for a window, and then it'll come to other platforms later. It is what it is. The game, it looks like it's just a normal remaster. It's prettier version of the old games. It's all 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3 together. So the value is up to you. It all depends on if those are your type of games. Like, it doesn't look like the gameplay has changed any. Doesn't look like it's been modernized or anything. It just looks like it's a prettier version of the old game. If that's your thing, do your thing. But we'll see if it comes to Xbox. We'll see if it gets any enhanced visuals, because right now it's 1440p 30 FPS on the PS4 Pro. It's not even 60 FPS, and this is a 20-year-old game, or at least the first one, 20-year-old game. Like, I'm very confused as to why it's 1440 and 30 FPS on the Pro. This game doesn't look overly demanding. It's not open world or anything. Like, it's very weird that it's so low, and it's not even like checkerboard. It's just 1440p, and then it's upscaled. So I'm even more confused as to what's going on right now. We'll see if it gets any Xbox One X enhancements, if it does come to Xbox, but I'll keep y'all apprised of the situation as I get more information. In our next story, the Xbox Ultimate Game Sale is happening starting June 30th and going to July 12th. It's basically Xbox's summer sale. Just like everybody else, they have a summer sale. They've been doing this for years. It's not going to change anytime soon. They have AAA games, smaller games, from anywhere from 15 to 70 or so, 75% off. It's like they do every year. I picked up a few good games on the sale. I'm sure PlayStation will have one coming up here soon, probably in the next couple weeks. And frankly, I'm mediocre on the Steam sale. Like, this year, it's not great. The Steam Summer Sale is happening right now. It hasn't been great, but pick up Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. It's like $4. Like, 1000% pick that up, especially with Shadow of War coming out. Pick up Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. It's like $4 on Steam. You can't go wrong with that. It's an outstanding game for $4. In a bonus story, I guess, they're adding 7 more games to the Xbox Game Pass. They're adding Dead Island Definitive Edition, Resident Evil 6, F1 2015, The Flame and the Flood, Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition, Bard's Gold, and Monaco What's Yours Is Mine. That brings the Game Pass count up to 125 games, I think. They said they're going to add 5 to 7 games a month from here on out, so it should get better, the library, or get bigger at least. Better is subjective. You'll like it or you don't, that's all up to you, but it'll get bigger each month. I don't know when they're gonna start taking games away, because they said it'll be more like Netflix, where they put games in and over time they take them away. So I'm assuming these games will be on there for like a year or so, because that's about what Netflix does. They have them on there for about a year. The licensing agreement that they have will run out, and then they'll take them off. I think that's basically what Xbox is gonna do. So if you're trying to play these games, if you're gonna get through these 125 games, like I said, some are good, some are bad, but that's all subjective. That's all up to you, how you feel about the games themselves. Like, it's hit or miss as to whether or not you're gonna like them. But let me know what y'all think of the game sale. Let me know what y'all think of the Steam summer sale. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but you know, I usually like the winter sales better. They usually have better games. To me, the summer sales, for some reason, even though this is the time where most of the people have time off, like college kids and, you know, normal kids have time off. Anybody with a normal job, you work year round, so it's irrelevant. But college kids and the people that they're targeting these Steam sales for, this is when you would think they would give them the best games. But what do I know? Valve, double bonus. The PS Plus games for July also have been announced. On PS4, you'll get Until Dawn and Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series. You'll get the whole Game of Thrones series. On PS3, you get Tokyo Jungle and Darkstalkers Resurrection. On PS Vita, you get Element 41 and Don't Die, Mr. Robot. They all are available starting July 5th, I believe. So you have till next Tuesday to get the PlayStation Plus games for June. And then the PlayStation Plus games for July will go into effect. This lineup is better than the Xbox lineup this month, in my opinion. The only problem is that they don't have backward compatibility. Like, being able to get all of these games as a backward compatible thing on PlayStation 4 would be fantastic. You can never go wrong with more games, but you know, Until Dawn, it was a sleeper hit. It's a decent little horror game. Game of Thrones, Telltale. If you like Game of Thrones, you'll like that game. If you don't, then you'll have no clue what's going on. It's not exactly tied directly into the story. It's like an offshoot, but it's still a good Telltale game, and it plays like all other Telltale games. It's just set in the Game of Thrones universe. But there are a lot of interesting decisions to be made. And in our final news story of today, I will preface this by saying some of you are gonna get triggered. Oh well. PlayStation, what the hell? That's how I'm gonna start this off. Sony, get with the program. It's just that simple. Crossplay needs to be a thing across all platforms, regardless of whether you're in the lead or not. Because whatever BS excuses Sony is giving for not doing crossplay, they're just that. They're BS. They're complete and utter crap. Like garbage, just straight up garbage. I don't want to hear none of that. This is anti-consumer practice. Unless you are a Sony developer, i.e. you get paid by Sony, or you're a stockholder. Like me, I'm a stockholder and I still want this. So, crossplay, according to the Rocket League developer, he or somebody on his team is in contact with Sony daily, asking them about crossplay, and they keep getting the same BS message. Oh, it's not right now. It's something we'll look into. Stop that. Why? Like, why? Nintendo, who has been notoriously anti-online, who has been notoriously all about their own console and putting it forward, is on board with crossplay. Get with the program, Sony. Like, the only reason that they're saying no is because they're in the lead. I don't like arrogant Sony. I don't, because arrogant Sony stops caring about the people and they go back to the you need a second job to buy a PS3. I don't want that. I want them to continue to look out for the people, to actually be for the players, because this decision would be for the players. Right now, they're making decisions for Sony, which don't even make sense because the players are asking for it. If you are a PlayStation 4 person and you're averse to crossplay because Sony is in the lead, run headfirst into traffic, like blindfolded, because you're cancer to gaming. You're 1000% a cancer to gaming. I don't care how much you try to dress it up. I don't care what you try to say about, oh, we're looking out for the kids. Nintendo is on board. You lost that argument as soon as Nintendo was on board. Nintendo is far more kid friendly than you have ever been, that is the reason that Nintendo does things like make a hybrid handheld, or not have online service, or tie it to a phone instead of a direct service, because they figured that, you know, older kids have phones and they won't have to worry about other people trolling them because the people who have the phones are old enough to pay for it. That is why they're taking this backward stance. So like I said, Sony, get with the program or move out the way, because you are holding back gaming as a whole. Because especially games like Rocket League, eventually, no matter how good this game is, no matter how much fun you have playing with it, eventually Rocket League will die. And it's just that simple. Like, Rocket League will die because people over time will just slowly stop playing it from platform to platform. Then it'll get harder and harder to find a match from platform to platform. The broader the install base that you can pick from, the broader the pool of people to play against, the longer it'll last. If each individual platform dies off slowly, it'll still eventually die. So like I said, Sony, please, I implore you, no, to hell with that. I demand, as a shareholder, you get with the program. It'll be better for all gamers for y'all to get with the program. So do it, period. That's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered today. If you're, you know, excited for the Insane Trilogy on Xbox One, or the possibility of the Insane Trilogy on Xbox One. If you're on PS4 and you're gonna pick it up, let me know that in the comment section too. If you're looking forward to any deals or potential deals they'll have on the Xbox Ultimate Sale and any of the PlayStation Plus games that you're gonna play. Yeah, I know if you have PS Plus, you're gonna pick them up because they're quote unquote free, but which ones are you gonna actually play? Like I said, it's a decent selection this month, so pick them up. And let me know what y'all think about crossplay and PlayStation and their aversion to crossplay. Like, again, there's no reason it should not be a real thing. They're not even having to do the work. Literally, the developers are already making it a thing. All they have to do is say yes. So say yes. Follow your boy on Twitter at DaRealMastalin, and mixer.com/DaRealMastalin, where I stream every single day. As always, this been your boy Mastalin, always giving you the real. I love y'all like some play cousin, man. I'm out.